Hi, I'm Jess, and welcome to the reaction for Hazbin Hotel, Season 1, Episode 5, Dad Beat Dad. Please make sure to watch the original on Prime first before watching this reaction. Also, this is a rewatch reaction, so there may be spoilers for upcoming episodes in this, so watch all the things first. Alright, and with that, we are going to get into it. And thank you for watching. I like the Husk words in his Fuck Mondays mug. Feels very Garfield. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Probably is because of the coloring of it.
Nope, no, not really. I've been up all night trying to figure out why the hotel isn't working.
Of course, Charlie and her murder board.
We've tried sharing our feelings. We only have a couple.
I want to look at this a little closer. I like how I've got like the angel. Angel as a spider, actual like crawly spider. Redemption. Makes a little pentagram, of course. The hotel with its cute little rainbows. Those are cute rainbow colors, not the traditional ones. Alright, that's about it though. Something about alcohol there.
Maybe it's time
No,
to
don't say it.
your dad. Charlie, I know you don't want to, but we need every advantage we can get.
He let the extermination happen to begin with. They just had a meeting and said, go ahead and kill everyone.
I would love to see footage of that meeting sometime. I think she probably is mostly right, because we know Lucifer was fairly checked out of things. So, and is not super protective over the sinners. I wonder where that was in the timeline, though, with him. It would be when him and Lilith were still together, right? Because executions have been happening for a while. Exterminations, I should say. Yeah, so you would think Lilith would have given him static about it, because I think they would have still been together then. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what kind of leverage they had.
That's it.
Kill everyone?
No, he could get me a meeting with heaven.
Didn't we already try that?
Well, yeah, with Adam, he was an asshole. But
I love the way she says that one. So good.
There's sure to be some angels who will listen.
Let's go. Oh, I need the ability to go back by scenes. All right. Sounds like a demon-y name, but obviously I don't know. We have the Egg Boys individually, of course. Because why wouldn't we?
No.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're gonna try one more time to try to catch this and pause.
There's sure to be some angels who will
Even
listen.
though we can't. Okay. Ah. All right, fine. Just move on. We don't get to see that because I can't go back by
We just have
scenes.
never been close. After he and Mom split, he never really wanted to see me.
I like her phone case too. It's an apple and like a musical note. It's cute.
Like needs me to do something.
I think a musical clef, actually, not a note. But.
The ultimate bad boy.
Good save, Angel.
Scary.
That's it.
I love little goth Charlie. And just feel like she was not a good goth, but she's doing the frowny face though. You know, the white paint, the cheeks really throw off the goth look a little bit, but that's not her fault. That's genetic, clearly.
Almost there. Now, presenting the magic testicle back-flipping rubber duck. That spits fire. Hold the applause, please. Okay. Thank you. Oh God.
So
Who am
many
I kidding? This
ducks.
sucks.
I love Lucifer. I just want to say that. I
Daughter,
have such a soft spot for Lucifer.
Hello, Charlie. Hey, Char. No, that's not good. Oh, this is the first time she's called you in years. This has to be perfect. Hey, bitch.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, how are you?
He tries. He fails, but he tries.
Where are you these days?
You know where I am, Dad. I've told you
Sometimes he
before.
tries. I shouldn't give him too much credit.
Oh, yeah, well, you know,
I told you.
Look at how nervous he is,
months
though.
ago.
How do we not love
Did you
him?
not listen?
No, just, just forgot. You know, I've just been really busy, with, important things.
Well, I'm actually running a hotel to rehabilitate sinners. Maybe you saw our commercial.
Oh, sadly, I missed it.
Look at all the eyes on that
I
one
haven't been
duck.
watching much TV lately. Scrambles the brain. But hey, a hotel, fun.
Listen, Dad, I've got kind
Look
of
at
a big
how
house
supportive
to
Vaggie looks there.
Yeah, of course. Anything in my power is yours for the asking. You just name it.
I need to speak to heaven. Well, whoever's in charge up there, above Adam, above anybody, I need to go to the top.
Angel looked so nervous for her too. They're such a nice little supportive family.
No, Charlie, no. That's, no.
Look, Dad, I don't ask you for much. I never have.
Look at him. Okay, let's look at Nifty and her, psycho grin. Husk is just nervous, but Serpent just has got the sad eyes. Angel's so nervous, Mackie supportive. I love this little tableau. I love so much them, like, really stepping together. And at this point, I think it was we're 5 months away. So this has been like the little crew for 5 months, and even though we don't get to see them develop and get closer, it's kind of scenes and things like this that you could see how much they have grown closer, even though we don't, just because of number of episodes and screen time, we can't actually see the development day by day. And I love that. I love that you can tell how close and supportive they are. Not that they're perfect, not that they don't have flaws, but how much they bonded, even though we don't actually see the bonding all the time.
It's really important to me. It's the most important thing I've ever done, and
so cute.
I need you. I need your help.
Yeah, I don't know, Charlie.
Please, just come see what I'm trying to do. You'll see why it's a really good idea, and Heaven is bound to agree if I get the chance to talk to them. Please, Dad.
Wait, you're inviting me over? Absolutely! Oh, I'll be there in an hour. My daughter wants to see me. Take that, depression.
Well, we have an hour until he gets
I
here.
love my poor little depressed Lucifer. I do.
Get this place presentable, and we are going to make an amazing impression. Vámonos!
We're just gonna ignore the fact that, she was in the oven.
Okay, everyone, it's showtime!
Charlie!
Hey, Dad.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Little
Dad.
twitchy Alistair there. He's such a short king.
Hazbin Hotel.
I didn't realize Razzle Dazzle looks like they're wearing like tuxes. Yeah. Look at them all dressed up for them.
Still fun-sized. Are you taking care of my widow girl? You better be. Wow, this place sure looks, It's got a lot of character.
I just noticed I can't go back. When we go back, we'll see that the apples on the balloon. I pointed at the darn screen, like you can see me. You can start to see it there. Yeah, to the left my left, Angel's right. The orange balloon. It's the apple with the bite taken out of. Like for Lucifer, which would make sense that how would maybe have those, or maybe somebody can magic them up. But yeah, so it's the apple with the bite taken out of it.
Adds a bit of color, don't you think?
Very appropriate for Lucifer. Seeing they're on the purple ones too. Oh.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name. You are much shorter in real life.
Who is this? Who is this now? Are you the bellhop?
No! I am the host of the hotel. You might have heard of me from my radio broadcast.
Nope. I guess that's why Charlie called it the Hazbin Hotel.
Ha ha ha! It was actually my idea.
Well, it's not very clever.
Ha ha! Fuck you.
Okay. Anyway,
Oh, I just love that exchange.
lovely parlor where people can get to know each other and share.
I mean, the
secrets
bugs are
and
getting to know
stories
each
and
other.
feelings. Without Alistair, we wouldn't have been able to pretty it up this much.
Charlie has a very unique vision. I am happy to fulfill her bizarre requests.
Oh, thank you, Alistair.
Quite an impressive young lady. We're all very proud of her.
Charlie, dear, why don't you introduce me to you?
Now, I've seen people online saying that this episode's proof that Alistair really cares for Charlie. I mean, we don't know for sure, so I'm not going to tell those people they're wrong. But as far as I'm concerned, no, that's BS. This is Alistair throwing a fit because he's not the most powerful man in the room. Which is fine. Like, I love Alistair for it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying anything. I mean, I guess it is technically negative about Alistair, but as a character, it's great. But no, he does not. I won't say for a fact he doesn't care about Charlie in the hotel, because I think there's still some chance that he does. I don't think he intends to, and I think if he does, he's annoyed by the fact that he does. But all of this is not him doing anything to care for Charlie. All of this is because he likes to be the most powerful person. And for all of Lucifer's tendency to not use his power, he has it. We know he has all the power. And Alistair knows that too. And he also knows he can piss him off, and Lucifer's not going to do anything because of Charlie, so why not poke the bear?
Your other.
Just, yeah. Whenever people say that, though, it drives me up a wall, because, like, no.
She's my girlfriend.
Oh my golly, you like girls. So do I. We have so much in common.
Oh, again, tries, but the execution, not good.
Let me meet you, sir.
And this is Sir Pentious and Angel Dust, our guests.
Your Majesty! Hey, you should.
Sir Pentious' execution still also not good.
Nifty is our housekeeper.
Nice.
Hello. I clean.
All right then. Looks like you could use some help from the big boss of hell himself. Check out Daddy's glowing reviews on Yelp. 5-star, flawless, really great. With a punch of a pentagram.
I had never heard Jeremy Jordan's voice, I don't think, before this. And I usually love those sorts of, like, you know, Broadway star things, so I usually know the voices. I think he's the only one that was kind of a singer before this whose voice I wasn't familiar with. But yeah, he does so good, and I'm so annoyed I hadn't heard of him before then, because he knocks it out the park, and is amazing at everything, it seems like. But yeah, just the shows he's in, I just haven't been super interested in, personally. And of course, Alistair. Can't let somebody else finish a song. Al's a nun is just a wild imagery. I do think it's interesting that, again, I don't think Alistair means a lot of what he's saying. I think it's just to get under Lucifer's skin. But a lot of what Lucifer is saying seems more material and like buying you things, and Alistair seems more being there for you kind of things, and, you know, doing things for you, like on your own, like fixing things, you know, supporting you, those sorts of things. And Lucifer's feels more like, I'll get you like a mountain of caviar and stuff. And I think Charlie prefers the latter, Alistair side of things, you know, the idea of somebody supporting her more than material things. It just feels more like what Charlie would prefer. So I find it interesting that Alistair both knows and can say stuff, point out stuff that he's done. And he's not lying. Like, I do think he's done these things that Charlie does genuinely appreciate, and Lucifer can't. I think that's on both of them. Like, I think that's partially on Lucifer and his depression and his hidey hole where he's ignored everybody. But, you know, like you said when he answered the phone, it's the first time Charlie has called him in years. So I don't know how much Charlie has been pushing for that relationship either. And I think the parent should be more on the parent than the child to push for the relationship. I think the parent has more responsibility there. But Charlie's an adult, and, you know, if she wants to not talk to him, she also has that right. So Lucifer shouldn't push her. I don't know. I just think it's interesting, though, that, yeah, just I don't know how that plays out. That, again, even though I don't think Alistair means it, I guess that's where I laid, is I don't think Alistair means it that he's doing all these things to care for Charlie. I think Lucifer means it. I think Lucifer, when he says these things, that's him saying, like, I will take care of you, and I love you, and I want to care for you. And he just doesn't execute it right. And Alistair doesn't have the emotions behind it, but has the execution better. So it's a weird dichotomy. And one day I think Alistair might actually care for her. I think we're getting there, but we're not there at this point, I don't think. I love that line too. That is so just to get under his skin. And our golden fiddle from Devil Went Down to Georgia, of course. He won the golden fiddle, so. Or I think Johnny won the golden fiddle, but somebody.
Others say that in your needy hour, there's no substitute for pure angelic power.
By the way, he also looks pretty badass right there. It's weird to say an angel looks badass, but true. Also true. Also true. All true. Everybody say a lot of truths. Memsy. I know, everybody hates you. Me too. I've heard that her tattoo on her back is a mammon symbol, which I think fits with her. I haven't really caught... I've not been able to pause it right to see. I think I'll just trust the internet that her tattoo is a mammon symbol, which, you know, King of Greed from Hell of a Boss.
Is it 'cause I'm adorable?
Mimsy!
Alistair, sweetie, dollface, so good to see you. How you been? Good? Good. Listen, I was in the neighborhood. I heard you were staying at this ritzy slob factory, and I figured I'd stop by.
I do wonder where she heard that from. Like, is that really a lot of gossip?
Sweetheart.
I mean, I guess it is. Word's getting around. Val knew that to tell Vox.
So you two know each other? Oh yeah, we go way back. Ran in the same circles when we were alive. You know, this one used to frequent the club where I used to perform. He's the only one I knew who could pound whiskey like a sailor, then keep up with me on the dance floor.
Oh, quite a talent, this gal. Oh, you should have seen her in her heyday.
Hey, watch it, tall, dark, and creepy. I'm still in my prime. Oh my stars. Is that Lucifer? Move it! Please.
Oh, there. You can see that. Okay. I mean, it is an M with a dollar sign, so it does feel like a mammon symbol. Alright, cool.
Your Highness.
So yeah, so
Alistair, you gotta warn
she can't
her
go to
when
the
she's
Greed
in
Ring,
bed.
though, so I wonder how she kind of... I mean, we know she hangs around the Lone Shark, so I feel like Mammon either comes there or they have some gang kind of thing.
Nonsense! We started the hotel together, and we'll show it off together. Right, Charlie?
Oh, right.
Why don't you let the others help you settle in, and I'll be back before you know it.
So, where can a girl get a drink around here? My, is that Husker? Alistair still has you slinging hooch from, I see. Classic.
I think
How you been?
I think this is why Mimsy really annoys me. Not just that she interrupts the song, which is annoying, but the fact that Husk is so annoyed at her. I trust Husk's judgment, so no. Husk hates her. I'm not with her.
Oh, don't tell me you're not happy to see
I mean, plus in everything she does, so
me.
just feel like she immediate bad impression there, though. Husk throwing in his 2 cents.
How's that going for you?
They're winning. But not for long.
You go, Nifty. You get them.
Thanks, pussycat.
Oh, fuck you.
So, you and Alistair are like, what? Friends?
Well, that's your word, not mine, but I think it fits. Why so surprised?
I just didn't know he had any of those.
Fair point.
He's been here a while and is still a big creepy mystery. What's his deal?
Well, you probably heard the stories. He appeared in hell suddenly, making a splash quicker than anyone had ever seen.
Okay, so it was immediately that he started
People
doing
wanted to
things.
dismiss him, but soon overlords started going missing, and not small ones neither. We're talking heavy.
So it does seem like it was pretty much immediately upon him getting to hell that he started taking down overlords. It's not like it took him time to build up anything. It does feel pretty soon, pretty much immediately.
Hitters. No one knew what happened to him until these strange radio broadcasts started going out.
I'm just trying to really pay attention to see if there's anything different in the pilot version of
Every
this.
time an overlord went missing, there'd be a new voice screaming in the broadcast. That's when Alistair revealed himself.
I think if I remember right, ooh, I'm gonna say this and then it's gonna be on the internet. There's gonna be proof that I remember wrong. But I feel like when they were showing the overlords he was taking down, I think in the pilot, I'm almost positive that Vox was one of those or in that imagery somewhere. And this doesn't have that. And I think this makes better sense timeline-wise that Vox wouldn't be in there because it feels like he was powerful then they had their showdown. Not that he was somebody he took down or tried to take down in his gaining power stage. Oh, I hope I'm not just making complete lies up. Forget me if this is all wrong. Just fast forward through this part. But I think that's right from the pilot. I'll go back and check later.
Himself as the radio demon, and anyone that would mess with him, well, let's just say his broadcast never lacked
Such good imagery.
voices.
He's so creepy.
That's
It's
the
great.
story most people know. But underneath it all,
Kind
he's a total sweetie.
The grin in the glass felt very Cheshire Cat to me there. I don't know why I never thought of Cheshire Cat with Alistair before, very grinning villains. But I hadn't. I wonder if there's many purposeful allusions there, anything purposeful, you know, between the Alice in Wonderland's tale and Alistair. I don't know. That's interesting. I wonder if there's something there.
Stop with the looks. He hasn't done any of that in a while. Can I
Yeah,
get
why
another
hasn't
So, once we have the proof that redemption is possible, this whole hotel will be full of demons wanting to check out into heaven. We just
I
need
hope
to
that's
forward back to
true,
prove
for
it.
Charlie's
The cheering
sake.
circles haven't been working as fast as I hoped, but I'm thinking that
Can I have
with a
a
little
word?
rethinking, we can really get it going.
What is it?
You
I love
and
the head
both know
turn.
Mimsy only shows up when she needs something. That bitch is trouble. And who knows what kind of demon she fucked with to come running to you this time.
It's nothing I can't handle. Don't worry, Husker. Who in their right mind would cross me?
I mean, you've been gone a while. And it's not like anybody knows why.
They don't need to know. And don't you worry your fuzzy head about it.
You may own my soul, but I ain't your fucking pet.
But you are.
Big talk for someone who's also on a leash.
We'll see Alistair get all scary in a second, which is great. But I just want Husk throwing that out there. I don't think Husk knows what kind of deal Alistair has. You know, whether it's Lilith or somebody else. I don't know why I don't think, I could be wrong, Husk knows why he was gone for the 7 years, whose strings he's on. I think Husk was saying that in reference to Mimsy and the fact that Mimsy shows up and Alistair immediately bends to her will and kind of on her leash is not the correct word, but kind of it was the best thing he had to throw out there, you know, because that's what he was talking about. But Alistair reacts as if Husk does know who's playing strings or that he's on somebody's strings. And I think his reaction is big enough to clue off Husk that he hit a nerve. So I think Husk now knows that he's on somebody's deal based on how Alistair reacted. I don't think he knew that before. I think that's just pure conjecture on my part, so who knows? It could be super wrong. But that's just how I've always read the scene, that the you're on somebody's leash part is referring to Mimsy, not Lilith, whatever big deal Alistair's in. But Alistair's reaction, I mean, Husk's a gambler, he calls bluffs, he can read people. I think this was enough to clue Husk off to the fact that there's something deeper here. And I wonder if that maybe one day Husk would maybe use that knowledge to his advantage or to throw that out there for somebody else to use. I've got that feeling. I don't know. We'll see. Could be super wrong.
What did you say?
Now let's watch him be all creepy.
Nothing,
If you ever say that again, I will tear your soul apart and broadcast your screams for every other disrespectful wretch who dares to question me.
Understood?
Lovely.
Oh, look at her. Oh, I hate seeing Husk this scared.
Always nice to catch up.
I mean, it's the correct reaction to
You've almost been
that,
able to
but
find all
oh,
of
hate seeing him that
Angel's
scared.
drug stashes. Almost.
So, once that's out of the way, it should be much smoother sailing.
Well, that certainly is something.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The hotel.
Oh, yes.
Well, I love
It's
Lucifer.
much
Gosh, I
better,
need him to
doesn't it?
clue in more to this
You know, but I'm
conversation.
thinking this railing
It's
needs
important.
One good push, and you just go right over the edge. Whoopee.
Well, I know it's
Bye-bye.
Lucifer being Lucifer, but oh,
What? No, the plan.
this is why you and Charlie don't always get along.
How to help sinners.
All right. I mean, look, I love that you want to see the best in people, but these sinners, you know, they're just the worst. I don't know how much you can realistically expect from them in heaven. Oh, boy. Heaven is not exactly as carefree as you might think.
I mean, in Lucifer, it makes perfect sense why he would see this way. You know, he was meant to see the sinners to break his spirit. It was working. You know, he clearly has no love lost for heaven. I say he has no love lost for heaven. I think he is bothered by heaven's reaction to him. I think if you gave him the chance to go back to heaven, he'd take it in a heartbeat, though, because I think he does view that as a better place than hell. I mean, and traditionally that is how it's viewed, so I won't say he's right, but I don't know if he's wrong either. So yeah, it makes perfect sense why he thinks the way he does. It really does. Yeah.
Yeah, they have rules. Lots of rules. And they aren't very open-minded, as you'd hope.
No.
These are our people, Dad. I have to try.
Our people, Charlie, are awful. They got gifted free will, and look what they did with it. Everything's terrible.
I love too where he says they got gifted free will. Like, he's the one that gifted them free will. Like, he's talking about himself. You know, this is just him showing how he feels that he did this, and he's the cause of all the suffering, which, I mean, you could view it that way, but, you know, I went on my ramble back in the first episode, or pilot episode, one of them, about, like, free will versus, you know, the benefits of free will, and that ultimately is good. I just hate that he blames himself for everything, even though I understand why. I guess that makes it hard to argue against. Like, you could make a rational argument that he is the cause of all this. So it makes it very hard to, you know, to negate that self-talk, it feels like.
I just don't want you to put yourself on the line for people like
But,
Jeez, what now?
well, like that.
but at the same time, Charlie, I think, is who can change his mind. And will. I think that's something we'll get.
I may be in trouble with some loan sharks.
We know we get a little bit in 8, but I think we'll get more of that exploration next season.
And I may have stolen a car. And crashed it. Didn't see the loan shark's girlfriend, but that bitch had it coming.
I don't know if she did.
We're under siege! Take cover!
I like how his first instinct was to get the cookies.
You see? This is exactly what I'm talking about, Charlie. You build something nice, you invite people in and offer them everything, and they just bring violence and chaos to your doorstep. It doesn't matter how well-intentioned you are, they're always gonna disappoint you.
Lucifer, this is not the time. Good job,
Safe
Pinchas.
distance. I'll take care of this.
Now, my dear, leave it to me. It's time I remind everyone why I am here.
And I will say this. I think a big reason that he's doing this is because of what Husk said. Also, I love that I paused this on the creepiest possible screen. This is not distracting at all out of the corner of my eye. But, you know, Husk said, you know, it's been a while. People have forgotten how powerful you are. And as much as Alistair downplayed that and said he didn't care, he does care what Husk... He does think Husk is right. And he does trust Husk's opinion, because I think that's why he's popping off now, is to show people who he is. So as much as he plays that, you know, Husk doesn't matter and is just his pet, I think he actually does trust his opinion. And I think he's right. You know, it's been 7+ years since someone's seen Alistair pop off, so they don't know how powerful he is. So that's why he does it here.
Finally.
I guess you could argue he did it in the pilot as well, but pilot canonicity is, you know, unknown. Kind of canon, kind of not. And pop off he does. I mean, this does feel like it's the most powerful we've seen in Overlord.
Charlie, sinners are violent psychopaths, hell-bent on causing as much pain and destruction as they can. There's really no point in trying.
Dad, stop! He's defending this hotel. It may be a bit more sadistic than I hoped, but he's doing
That
it for
framing
me.
is fantastic.
He can have faith in me, but my own father can't.
Ooh, drama.
Good with the popcorn.
I missed getting to let off steam.
Oh, Alistair, what a fantastic show. Bravo, as always. Thanks for helping little old me out of a tough spot. You're always such a pal. Oops. Sorry about the mess, but I'm sure the little bug can take care of it for you.
I think you should go, Mimsy. Now.
Oh, Alistair, you're such a kitty, you. You were so funny.
I mean it. You deliberately brought danger to this place just to have me clean up your mess. I can't have that here.
But you love taking care of me.
See,
But you don't.
this makes me think Alistair does care about that. See, I cannot get a fucking read on Alistair and whether his intentions. And I know that's on purpose, like, gosh, he, to quote, as Angel said earlier, he is a big creepy mystery still. Because this feels genuine. This feels like he does care about the hotel, as much as I don't think he does. This interaction makes me question that a little bit. It makes me think maybe he does care.
Actually give
Big
a
creepy
shit
mystery.
About this tacky place, do ya? Come on, I know you heartless son of a bitch.
You are welcome if you actually want to give redemption a shot. But I think we both know that's not really your style. So you need to leave.
Well, fine. Who needs ya? Have fun with your little princess in your little hotel. See if I can.
This is really getting good.
Dad, just help me.
I can't.
Why can't you?
Oh, this song always gets me.
You don't understand. Heaven never listens. They didn't listen to me. They won't listen to you.
You don't know that.
Yes, he does.
You didn't know that when
This song's great.
tried this all before.
I will say too, I've heard people say that this "I've tried this all before" means he's tried the redemption thing and stuff. I don't think that's right either. I think this "I've tried this all before" is I've tried to convince heaven to do something before. I think this is way back, you know, Garden of Eden stuff. You know, like he's tried to bring new ideas to heaven before. He's tried to convince them that the old ways and traditional ways is not always the best, to try something new. And it failed massively, and it freaked him out. And I think that's where we're at. But yeah, it does seem to be a theory, and I don't quite understand why, that he's tried like this redemption thing before. And I don't, maybe it's right, but it's not my theory.
My dreams were too hard to defend.
I look how they throws the fire too, like he was thrown down from heaven. Oh, I might be reading too much into it, but
I won't lose it all again.
gosh, look at this imagery.
Now you're the only thing worth fighting for. More than anything, more than anything, I shelter and adore you more than anything.
Well, that's why I love Lucifer. I really think he means that. I think he would
I don't need you to protect me from this.
do
I just
anything
don't
to
want you
protect
be
him.
crushed by them like I was.
Yeah.
When I was young, I didn't really know you at all. I always felt so
Look at her little crown. Little baby
heard
Charlie, so
stories
cute.
and I was enthralled. The tales about your lofty dreams, I listened breathlessly, imagining it could be me. So in the end, it's the view I had of you that show me dreams can be worth fighting for.
This is one of the reasons I don't like Lilith, because I feel like maybe they're just setting it up this way. Maybe they're just trying to make me not like her, and it was just Charlie's bedtime and she had to go to sleep. But this feels so much like she was keeping Charlie from Lucifer. And she shouldn't be. She shouldn't be. Charlie should have a relationship with both her parents. And it feels like Lilith... Alright, this is admittedly all in my head and my head canon, so I admit this very well could be wrong, and I apologize in advance if this offends any Lilith fans. But this feels like Lilith is keeping her away from Lucifer. And I feel like when they split, I also feel like Lilith bad talked Lucifer, or talked, like... I feel like part of the reason Charlie and Lucifer have this strained relationship is because of things Lilith has told Charlie. I really feel that, and I really don't like Lilith for that. And maybe I'm being too harsh on her, and maybe I'm cutting Lucifer too much slack, because, you know, he could have done more to build this relationship. But I think it's Lilith's fault, and I'm sticking with that, okay? It's my opinion. It's my channel. I can put my opinions out there. Please feel free to yell at me in the comments, though. I love when people yell at me about these things, because I like to argue. So I'm good with it. Actually, don't yell. Yell politely, okay? Please.
I've been dying to find out who you are.
I've been waiting, wanting the same thing.
Looks like
No, she has been. I think she has been wanting the same thing. I think she just doesn't show it.
I've missed that smile, all that I'm hoping.
I love them together. Their voices and the scene.
Is that we can start again, not be pulled apart again. 'Cause in the end,
Gosh.
you are part of who I am.
His angel form really does look cool.
Support your dream, whatever lies in store. More than anything.
I love this. It's like the big top circusy theme.
I'm grateful you're my daughter. More than anything. More than anything.
what he said.
Okay, I can get you the meeting, but once you're in heaven, I won't be able to go with you. Will you be okay?
I'll be fine.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
Good luck, kiddo.
This next part is gonna be scary. You ready?
I'm ready. Because you'll be with me.
In spirit, right?
In heaven.
Yay!
So excited. Alright, and that's it. That's episode 5. Again, I love Lucifer, so I love the interactions and getting to see that. Getting to see Alistair pop off and learn a little bit about his backstory. Mimsy didn't spill as many details as you would like, but we got a little bit. So yeah, it's episode 5. So next will be episode 6. We're getting towards the end, so if somebody has ideas of what I should watch next, please let me know. Because I'm going to do something. I've got some ideas, but I'm definitely open to suggestions. So please tell me if you got something. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. I've done that in a while. Somebody tell me.
Oh, what the fuck?
Tell me why he's not done that.